This here is an open wilderness hut. They come in all shapes and sizes from modest to modern, and they're meant for all hikers in the park. They do come with a few rules and regulations, so let's go through some of them, okay? You may spend 1 or 2 nights in the hut, and if you are part of a larger hiking party, we recommend carrying tents with you so everyone gets a roof on top of their heads. Rucksacks and backpacks are recommended to be left outside. The last person to enter the hut has the right of way, but as they say, there's room for everyone at a pitch. Give everyone the respected space for resting, sleeping, and reading. Each hut has its own binder that you should read through first. It has the location of the wells and other water spots and whether or not this water is safe to drink. Oh, and another thing from the binder, smoking is prohibited. The second thing you should check on is the stove and or the fireplace, should the previous visitors have forgotten to tidy it up. Cardboard and clean paper may be used as kindling. No aluminum, no tinfoil, nothing you know won't burn. Ashes can be emptied in a container outside once they've cooled down. Should the hut have a gas stove, read the instruction manual before use. Open the main valve and light the hot plate with a match. And remember to shut the main valve after you're done using the stove. When nature calls, you'll find an outhouse nearby. In addition to the obvious, you can also throw decomposable waste down the drain, so to speak. Any other sort of trash goes back to civilization with you, alright? Each hut has a guest book where one should write down anything of note, the date, where you're coming from, where you're going, or any deficiency in the hut as well. It's also good manners to chop some firewood for the next group of people. Imagine how nice it is to arrive at the hut not having to start swinging the axe immediately. You can also whittle some kindle. Mood lighting is totally okay, but make sure you don't have all the candles huddled up and they're on top of a fireproof surface. Don't leave them unattended at any point. Before leaving, keep in mind the old saying, leave the place in a tidier state that you found it in. Take all food items with you, the bowls have plenty of nutrition as it is. All buckets should be emptied and turned upside down so nothing icky starts growing inside. When refilling your water bottle, make sure you're not doing it above the drinking water bucket. Speaking of water, make sure you're far away from wells and water spots when emptying the water buckets. We don't want to help those germs spread, you know. Should there be a sauna, remember to empty the buckets and water tanks there as well. Reservable wilderness huts have the same basic rules, but they need to be booked in advance, either by calling the visitor center or via the website. The key itself can be retrieved from the visitor center. Pets are unfortunately not allowed in reservable huts, and you should always ask if anyone minds one in an open wilderness hut as well. Now you know the rules, or were at least reminded of them. Happy hiking, everyone!